Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new Let's Play on the channel. We got The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, by far the best Zelda game out there, and I don't care what anybody says. And yes, I have played most of them. I haven't beaten all of them, but I've played most of them. But today I want to play some Ocarina of Time with you guys and see how this will do. It's a great adventure game and story based. It's very fun to watch. If you guys are curious, this is on the GameCube. I got the collector's edition. It's got 4 games and some demos of Wind Waker, as you can see. But you got the original Legend of Zelda, Adventure of Link. It's the second one. I actually remember this one. You also get info on it, which is really cool. So 98, this came out on the NES. And 88, so the year after that. This is 98, and this is 2000. Yeah. And yeah. I always remember Legend of Zelda. So there you go. As you can see, I'm actually on the GameCube. The graphics are still the same, but you get to play on the GameCube controller instead. Which I actually prefer the N64 controllers. But my N64 controllers are so beat that it's probably best I just play this on the GameCube. Now this game is just loads of fun, and I just can't wait to get this on the tube. I've been waiting to do this playthrough since I've actually started. I was debating on starting with this game, but it was such a long one that probably wasn't the best idea for me to do that. So I'll just do Dan for now, because Dan's question won't fit. So we get some little intro. I'm going to sip on my drink. I am the Deku tree. I am Count Dooku tree. Each has their own guardian fairy. Just can let me know in the comments what you think on the game audio. Obviously there's none right now. I'm going to turn it up a bit more just because music in this game is fantastic and I want you guys to hear it. I just don't want the sound to overpower my voice, which doesn't looks like it's fine. So this is a recurring dream of the boy Link. Some mysterious brown man chasing a girl and another girl on a horse. What kind of weird dream was that? Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hereth. Oh Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Love it. I love the story and the writing of it. Mr. Deku Tree. So all the people of Kokiri Village, I'm always going to say it wrong. Kokiri. I'm going to get it wrong, like, probably 99% of the time, so you guys can have a go at me in the comments if you'd like, but you know what I'm talking about when I say something like that. So all the the children of the forest here. They actually never grow up, and they all are supposed to have a fairy, but for some reason Link, or I should say Dan, as he'll be known throughout this playthrough, because I like how they put your name into like the name box instead. So it's us. The great Deku tree wants to talk to you. Get up, Dan, get up. And how uncomfy does that bed look? It's a log. It looks like there's a blanket on it, but he's not using it. You're such a lazy boy. So I'll be reading sometimes, but I won't be skipping over any of the text. Like, I'll let you guys at least have a chance to read if you'd like. But me reading it myself will kind of just be up to the mood and if I feel like reading. The great Deku tree has summoned you, so let's go. Right now. Let's get out of here. Always liked how he just sat on his bed and like just kind of like wiggled his feet because his feet weren't big enough. The Kokiri village. Look at that run animation now. That's when you know this is a good game. Got animations like that. Yahoo! What, like the site? I don't want to talk to you. I'm scared. How do I? There you go. I'm scared. Okay, she's not going away. I'll talk to her. Finally, a fairy came to you. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri Dan. That will be your title from now on. Kokiri Dan. It's quite an honor to go talk to the Deku tree. Okay, I'll go. Peace out. Is it back here? Just the Deku tree? She's still there? Okay, I'm gonna... So first, I already know that you need a certain amount of money to buy the shield and the sword you find, which is over here. I will be going not as fast as I can, but I know most of this game off by heart, so if I just like randomly go in a direction, that's just because I know where I'm going. So I'm first going to get the sword because it helps get money. And you need it anyways. So there'll be a bunch of rocks. You can use L to change the camera angle to where you're facing. Ow. I actually think this is a pathway that I can go to. Good thing it only does like a quarter of my HP. Oh, it's going around the bend. I'm getting wrecked. Classic. Navi might be like trying to bug me the whole time, but I'm not going to talk to her. It's going to be a Navi-less playthrough. Equipped it on the sub-screen. It's the hidden treasure. You can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice it before you really fight. Okay. So this is our main screen. Start screen. You got equipment. You got your more equipment, like you see the C-sticks at the top right there. You get to fill up 3 equipment slots. This is just like basic equipment, like boots, tunic, shield, and sword. These will be your kind of collectibles and your music notes or songs that you remember. Also your hearts and skeletas. And yep. And then your map. And it only shows where you've been, but that whole map pretty much kind of gets filled out. You can actually see at the bottom there the lake, and that's about it. So, and then you go out and save. The save is actually a lot weirder than the actual N64 version. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'll try not to save so much. So now with the sword we can actually like do stuff. I'm just gonna go this way. I wish I could use the C-stick for camera, but wasn't as futuristic back then, and especially because it wasn't a C stick, it was C buttons on an N64 controller. Oh, I actually have to press a button to enter. I thought just walking would have done it. So there's multiple ways to get up to, is it 40 rupees? If you're curious, that's actually what the currency is. So I'll be getting most of the extra stuff as well, but there's nothing that we can do right now in the extra village. I mean, what's that place called? The forest? Forever Forest? I don't think that's what it's called, but I think it's just called Corkery Village. I mean, Corkery Forest. So these sometimes give coins. I thought I would get more. Walking in there, you also get some rupees. I'm just gonna call them coins, honestly. Like, I'm Canadian. I don't know rupees. You can kind of like just jump back and forth and get coins. It doesn't always work, but generally does. Guess you could only do it once. That's fair. I can go back in and out. Some of these houses actually have some chests, if I'm not mistaken. Some hearts. Actually, I think there was one building that's actually pretty good with chests. Here's a pot. I can't use my sword inside, unfortunately. Pots will generally always give you something. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're cute. What's your name? Okay, good talk. See you later. We'll come back for you. I said that as I was leaving, so maybe she heard, maybe she didn't. We never will know till I go back, or if she's waiting for me. I think this is the building that I wanted to go in. Oh, no it's not. It's got some dudes though, and I'm gonna destroy their pottery. I better throw the rupees where I can get them. 31. Pretty sure it's 40. It might be 50. Is it this house? Yeah, there we go. I think most of them are hearts, no? I don't know. Yay, 1 rupee. You have to do an animation for that? Yeah, there you go. I won't be getting all the heart pieces, just for future reference. I'll try to get as much as I can, but to require to get all of them, actually, you would have to look them up, because there's quite a bit, and I don't remember all of them. So I'll do as many as I can. Get another rupee or two, and hopefully I get a 5-er. And there we go. I don't really want to look up there, but sure I will. She's just trying to obviously teach you the game. But I don't want to be taught. Okay. Yeah, she was just explaining stuff. Tutorial-wise, I don't need that. Are you old enough to be working here? Oh, we actually only needed 40. Yeah, we'll keep the extra 10 for safekeeping. Okay, now take it and go before you pay. Do it. Go. Run. Damn it. I guess you can't do that in this game. It'd be cool if you could. So the reason why you need a sword and a shield is because there's a dude blocking the exit. This guy, and he won't actually let you by unless you have a sword and shield. So I basically did a step before we actually had to. The Great Mido. They kind of creep me out, honestly, now. See you later, Pinocchio. like how there's like no loading screen here too. Always thought that was cool. Means that they were always here. Killing these guys will get you some sticks, which you'll need in the dungeon. So might as well preemptively grab a couple. You only get a max of 10 right now. And here we go. The Count Dooku tree. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Dan, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Dooku tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Dan, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? No. Then enter brave Dan, and thou too, Nabi. Nabi the fairy. Thou must aid Dan. When Nabi speaks, listen to her words of wisdom. I don't want to. You can't make me. So here we go, the first dungeon right off the bat. Let's see how far we can get. So first we gotta grab a couple things while we make our way to the top. So I'll be skipping what I know that I don't need to do. Try to make this as smooth as possible. This is a really long game, so definitely don't want to be dilly-dallying too much. So right off the bat, you get the... I always love that. Boom, 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 boom. Dungeon map. So that's actually a mini map. Now we have a mini map, but we don't know where we are on the mini map because, yeah, I get it. Look at the wall. You can climb it because it has vines. Word. Can you not target them like that, Link? Jumping in this game, you actually just have to like run and it just jumps automatically, so it's kind of hard to do some jumps because you just have to full send. She's kind of just teaching us all the mechanics through the game, so that's the text that I'm skipping. First you just have to do that, and then you gotta hit him with your sword or go up to him now. If he gives me a clue. If you jump off a high cliff, and if you hold forward, you'll roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt when you fall. I can't guarantee it'll work though if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Blah, 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 blue. That guy was just infomercial. That jump made no sense, but I love it. Slingshot, yeah, fairy slingshot. Oh, sorry. You actually shoot fairies off of it. Okay, I got this. If you want to shoot right away, then you first use C and hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. Okay, bud. I'll just figure it out on my own. Right off the bat, I'm going to do that and this. Make sure to put the sticks there. Oops, I didn't mean to save. Such a habit because in the N64 version, it was literally like a blink of an eye how fast you could save. So you gotta press the button again. There you go. I'm just trying to remember the buttons myself. Playing like a bunch of video games, so. Curious, can you get Deku seeds? Deku nut is what I'm looking for. Well, that's ammo. Deku seeds is ammo. I don't want Deku nuts. I want Dooku's nuts. Count Dooku's nuts. To be exact. Only him. Rest in peace, that actor, though. He was a legend. Fucking Saruman, Count Dooku. Now we can actually shoot these buggers off the wall. think there's a third. You wouldn't be able to climb the wall because they like run after you, and if you get hit once, then you fall down. So you need the slingshot to advance. There might be a way around it, but I'm not much of an exploit. I'm more of a beat the game normally, and it feels great. Okay, so now we go to the doors. I think there's only the one. Yeah. And it's another room. First, we hit the button. Go for the chesticles. It's actually a hint. By enemies around you giving you certain items, or even the game giving you certain items, that means they want you to use that. So there's actually a flame thing over there, and we need to light the other posts on fire. So the compass not only shows you where you are at the mini-map, it also shows where hidden items are, like that chest. And we got a Deku nut. See if I can kill this guy before we have to jump across for the chest. Ah. So, note to self, don't press forward too much. I was thinking about pressing forward and B at the same time, but you kind of lunge forward when you just normally attack anyways. So what you do is just light this. That will open the door at least. Also, another trick, if you bring out your sword with B, you actually save that same stick. It's a weird mechanic of the game. Instead of letting the stick burn out and you lose the stick. Hey look, a gold skeleton. These things are collectibles that you need to get some nice upgrades, like a wallet, and it's like a rumble pack feature, and a couple other things. But they actually only appear at nighttime. And also in dungeons whenever. So, it's actually not nighttime, but you get my drift. We're in a dungeon, so. That's not what I meant. I'm trying to do this. So, this might take a try or two, but. Yep. My legs just like broke. You go really forward when you hold the button. Who'd have thought? I always fail that jump one time. I always get it on the second time. Because I always forget how... You can also auto-aim by pressing L. I mean, it locks onto targets. Not really auto-aim. Manual aim you have to do for higher enemies, though. There was some Deku nuts there, but I can't be bothered. Make sure you go to the same side as well. Hooah. That way you don't have to kill another spider. So literally just like jump off. Wow. Double fail. So basically you're supposed to sword right in the middle. It just, when Link jumps off the edge, he leaps himself, so you can't actually time the jump properly. If you catch my drift. I think I ruined my streak of getting it always on the second time, though. Am I climbing faster? I feel like I'm climbing faster than you would in N64. Maybe they sped up some of the game mechanics. Probably not. I haven't played this game in forever. And I feel like walking speed is just as slow as always. Okay. There we go. I just had to do a little shimmy sham. Let's kill this plant that wants to beef me. Make sure to equip the nuts. They're actually pretty good. They actually stun foes. Right off the bat, there's a gold skeleton before you go anywhere. Yeah. So before I continue on of the rest of the Deku tree, I think I'll end it there. I don't want the episodes to be going too long. But definitely stay tuned. Tomorrow will be the next episode. And we'll finish the rest of the Deku tree. Thanks everybody for watching. Definitely hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And comment how you guys love Legend of Zelda. Have yourselves a wonderful night.